right.
Good afternoon, everyone. How's everyone doing this afternoon? Great.
What are you going to be making today?
I will be making a salad niçoise. Salad niçoise is basically a classic French salad, but I'm just going to do a modern twist to this. So we'll be starting with butter lettuce, a little bit of organic French radish, roasted red bell pepper, and then it goes with boiled eggs, avocado, little capers, little anchovies, organic cherry tomatoes, haricots verts, which is a French baby green beans, and then we'll be serving that with a sherry vinaigrette, and I'll show you how to do that, and also a pan-seared ahi tuna, sushi grade.
And we should tell people that after the demonstration at the bar at Left Bank, there will be bites available and the full recipe for this dish if you want to try it at home. And if you haven't been around to the rest of the Connoisseurs Marketplace, if you check out the craft brewed beer, some of the wine, there's a lot of stuff going on. Chef, I'll turn it over to you, and you can kind of talk them through what you're doing.
Absolutely. Right now, I'm just waiting for the water to come up to a boil, which is going to be showing you how to blanch the green beans and shock them so they stay nice and green and sexy color, and they maintain those nice green, colorful green, and then also how to cook the perfectly boiled eggs and how to sear a perfectly ahi tuna without overcooking them. So right now I'm just waiting for the water to boil.
Chef, what is the origins of this dish? Where did it originate?
It originated from, I think it's in south of France, Riviera. So this dish is basically healthy, seasonal. You have to serve it with seasonal products. It's nice and healthy. A lot of them are organic, and usually you can serve it with any protein you would want to serve it with. You can serve it with chicken, either prawns, but this time I'm going to serve it with a ahi tuna.
And I think a lot of people think French food and they think rich sauces and heavy food. This is a perfect summer dish.
Absolutely. It's healthy for you. It's great. You can eat it for a late dinner time or even a snack or even lunchtime. Whenever you want to, you prepare it. So whenever you blanch any vegetable, you just make sure that the water tastes like the ocean. So you want to season them first. There we go. It's taking a little while to boil because of the wind, so it's affecting the heat. Haricots verts from Happy Boy Farms. So I'm going to drop that in the salted water. Let's season and taste like the ocean. And also, I'm going to boil an egg. You can do organic eggs, free-range eggs. This is a double-A large free-range eggs. So I'm going to drop in the boiling water for 13 minutes. Just make sure that the water boils, and then after 13 minutes you should shock them in an ice bath, which is half water, half ice. So you stop the cooking process.
Yeah, a lot of people overcook their hard-boiled eggs, and you get that little green tint around the yolk. That's not good. But this will come out. I saw them in the back, almost shimmering, just barely firm in the middle.
Here we have the fresh ahi tuna, sushi grade. Comes from Ella Roca, which is a sustainable family-owned fish company. So I'm going to season that with kosher salt, a little bit of fresh cracked black pepper. And if you want, you can also crush this with any herbs you like, if you prefer that. If you want to be creative and impress your partner or friends and relatives. So here we have the blanching haricots verts. Basically, it takes about 45 seconds. Alright, oil the pan. Just make sure you just oil the pan just enough to cover the pan with a little bit of oil so it doesn't stick. You can do it with any fish, any meat. Just make sure it's hot enough so it doesn't stick. And wait until that's about to smoke. So you can kind of like put your hand there if it's hot enough, just to make sure. For the meantime, while I'm waiting for that to get hot, I will make my vinaigrette. My vinaigrette will be a sherry vinaigrette. And also I'm going to make a tapenade. Tapenade is basically it's a olive paste. Ingredients are Nicoise olives, a little bit of capers, a little bit of anchovies, garlic, and thyme. And a little bit of parsley as well. Here I'm going to chop my anchovy first. Little shallots. This is one of our, popular salad that people love to eat, just because it's healthy for you. It's daily prepared. Well, most of the items that we have on the menu are daily prepared. So it's great flavor. You can taste the freshness, seasonal. And we try to always use seasonal product. That way, the flavor will speak for itself. Sear the tuna. The pan is now smoky. This is what you want. And you want to hear a sizzling splash of sound. Fresh avocado. Just slightly slice that. Just be careful with your hand. Make sure that your tongs, whenever you use it on the hot pan with oil, make sure that you dry it out. Because oil and water doesn't mix together and it will create a big flame. And if you have a gas stove at home, you can either just barbecue your peppers straight out on the flame. Just make sure your pan is on so it sucks all the smoke and stuff. I prefer rare so you can see the bright red color on your tuna. I'm about to get the eggs out of the boiling water. Then shock them in an ice cold bath. So half water, half ice to stop the cooking process. Bare fingerling potatoes, a little bit of Nicoise olives, French radish, cherry tomatoes, little shallots, little olive oil, and then the sherry vinaigrette. Now I kind of let the soak for like about a minute so it absorbs the flavor. Fresh black pepper. Now I'm going to show you how to make the tapenade. A little bit of anchovies. A little bit of parsley, a little bit of thyme for savoriness. And by the way, when you make tapenade, you can either spread that with your bread, dip it with like fresh roasted vegetables. Little shallots.
I know it's difficult for some of you to see over here, but he's...
A little bit of roasted bell pepper, which is that. A little color to that.
Everything very fine.
The olive oil. Salt. Nicoise olives. Here we'll slice the tuna. And this one, by the way, the pepper, after it's roasted like that, so you get a little bit of smokiness, smoky flavor, you can just put it right here, and then you just wrap it with a plastic paper, or plastic wrap, so it kind of steams the inside of the pepper. And you can wait about, what, 5 minutes? And it will turn just like this. You still got all the meat, all the flavor in there. And I try not to wash the pepper when you wrap this and you're trying to clean the skin off. Just wipe it off with a towel. Because when you wash it, you wash all the flavor away, which you don't want to do. Here's the eye tuna. Look at that. This is fresh, not canned tuna, okay? Absolutely. When you buy tuna, you want to make sure that it doesn't smell like tuna. It should smell like the ocean. It should be nice and firm, bright red. Also, if you get another fish, like different kind of fish besides tuna, make sure the eyes aren't red. Because when you start seeing blood inside the eyes, then that's no good. That's an old fish. Like I said, it should smell like the ocean.
And as he said, if you're a little squeamish about this, you can always put it in the oven for a little while, or just cook it longer on the stove top.
Absolutely.
Turn down the heat a little bit.
So I'm going to add a little bit more oil to this. And don't be afraid to use a lot of olive oil as long as it's extra virgin. Because it's good for you, it's an antioxidant, and I think I prefer for you guys to use this as a salad dressings and stuff. But if you want to cook it at home and use olive oil, just try and use blend, because it's good for you. Here's our roasted bell pepper, Nicoise olives, a little bit of shallots, thyme, so it's nice and savory. And you can just also use this to your bread toast or your crudité, which is a roasted grilled vegetables if you prepare that. But I'm serving this with our Nicoise salad. Modern twist. Now I'm going to finish it with a little bit more black pepper. A little bit more olive oil. Give it a little bit more shine. Here we go. You have your ahi tuna Nicoise salad. With share vinaigrette.